Good evening. It's been a long time since I've done a video for my YouTube channel, and I'm going to let you all know I'm in the last 3 weeks and 2 days of my course for my Bachelor of Arts in Complementary Alternative Health, and wow, I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. In my courses, I've had 2 capstone classes. I'm in the 2nd capstone class, and let me tell you something, guys and gals. Capstone classes are a lot of work. Holy cow. I received a B in the general capstone class, and so far in the alternative and complementary health capstone class, I'm getting an A, although I turned in one assignment a day late, so it's a 10% penalty. You know what? I'm good. I'm fine with that. I knew that I would get the penalty, and I submitted the paper in time to get only 10%. So we'll see what the instructor does. But the first 2 discussions and introduction that I posted for my second and final capstone class, I've received full percentage points. So we'll see what happens. But recently I made a post on Facebook about I was watching the movie RV with Robin Williams, and I've already done a video about depression, suicide, and the occult. But as I was watching this movie with Robin Williams, I thought, wow, this man no longer is alive on this plane of existence. He chose to end his life. And when I look at people who are sick, and mind you, I work in a hospital. I'm not a nurse. I work in a hospital. I see so many things with so many people going on. And so I started thinking about Robin Williams. When he was in the first show, he had Mork and Mindy. If any of you out there are old enough to remember Mork and Mindy, welcome to my world. You live in my timeline and my time frame. But his whole personality was completely frenetic, crazy, chaotic. I understand chaos. I had many people telling me when I was in my 20s that I made jokes all the time because I was deflecting, batting away, deflecting the pain that I was feeling deeply inside of my soul and my psyche. And they were right. They were absolutely correct in calling me out on my pain. You have to understand, way back then I was a Christian. I bought into the story of and the myths of Christianity, hook, line, and sinker. And at the time it served me. It was where I needed to be. And yet, my guides, my spirit guides, the demonic, chose to put people on my path who would speak the truth to me. That for me to be able to rise up, to ascend, and to become better. Not better than you or anybody else, but better than I was a year ago, 6 months ago, a month ago, a week ago, a day ago, an hour ago, a moment ago. So, my brothers and sisters, what I really want you to know is that when you see somebody on the street who's homeless, raggedy, dirty, they're asking you for a cigarette, give them a fucking cigarette. Give them the cigarette and say, Here, brother, here, sister, enjoy. Light it for him. Give him $1, $2, $5. Because you don't know what they've been through, just like with Robin Williams. I suppose only those who were closest to him knew the inner demons that he battled. Think about it. Think of your own inner demons. Think of those things. I'm not talking of demons like, Lucifer, Belial, Beelzebub. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your demons. Those things deep inside of you that you think are so dark and horrible that nobody should know them, that you even just say no. And you fade into the darkness and say no. My brothers and sisters, there's no darkness that has overtaken you at all that somebody else has not experienced, that you are part of the greater plan, part of the greater good. I want you all to understand and know that these demons that you hold so tight and that you hide away, that you think if anybody knew who you really were, they'd reject you. Do you reject you? Do you reject yourself? Or do you say, all these things are part of who I am. They're part of who I am. All my past experiences come together and have made me the person that I am today, the spiritual being who I am is predicated upon all my past experiences that I think are good, bad, or indifferent. Do you understand what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, you're not ever alone. For those of us who truly seek ascension, apotheosis, who truly seek to utilize everything in our lives that we may ascend and rise. It's not to be better than somebody else. Who gives a fuck about somebody else? Brothers and sisters, it is for ourselves that we improve. And as we improve and ascend and realize apotheosis, guess what? We bring with us many people, bring them up with us, as it should be. This is I'm qualifying this statement. This is how I see it. This is my understanding. This is what I believe. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And please, more than anything, I don't care if you leave comments, if you follow me, if you subscribe to me, I don't care. What I do care about is that all of you understand who you really are and what your divine purpose is. This is Strigalia Nocturna, and this is my will, so mote it be, and so it is. Good night.